Hello there. Welcome to today's explainer. I am so glad you're joining me today. We're going to learn in a really nice, easy way. I will speak slowly and clearly so you can follow along perfectly. Today, we're talking about feelings and how to express them exactly like a native English speaker would. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you ready? Okay, let's dive right in.
Now, you all know the word happy. It's a great, everyday word. But have you ever felt happy and somehow the word happy just wasn't enough? Maybe it was a quiet happy, or a calm happy, or even a silly happy. You see, they're all completely different feelings. And in English, there are different words for each one, words that most learners were honestly never taught. So in this explainer, you are going to learn 5 specific words for 5 kinds of happy. And pay close attention because the last one is very special. It's the only one you can fake. Let's start with the biggest feeling. Elated. 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 Now you say it out loud. Elated means very, very happy. It really is the strongest kind. It's that huge rush you feel right after you get some great news. You get the job and you just want to jump up and call everyone you know. But we don't feel elated every day. It comes and then it goes.
Let's practice that with a sentence from our lesson. She was elated when she got the job. Your turn to read it out loud. Great. Now imagine you just passed a very difficult test, a test you studied for all month long. You could say, I passed my test. I am elated. It's a loud, exciting kind of happy. But there's another big feeling. It's much lighter and maybe just a little bit silly. And that brings us to our second word, giddy, 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 giddy. Try saying that one out loud. Giddy is happy and silly. You feel so light that you just can't stop smiling. Think of a young child the night before a really big trip, or the very first time you see a cute little puppy and you make a funny, happy sound. Just like elated, it is a quick feeling. Listen to this example here. We were giddy all the way to the beach. Now it's your turn to say it.
Excellent. Imagine you're laughing with your best friend until your stomach actually hurts. You just can't stop giggling. You could say, my friend and I were so giddy. But here is the thing. Most of everyday life is not a big, loud feeling, right? So what do you call just a quiet, ordinary happy?
Well, that is word number 3, content. Content, content, content. Say it with me. Content is a quiet, happy. It simply means nothing is missing. Now, a lot of people think content just means okay, but it doesn't. Actually, it's much nicer than that. It's calm, not exciting. It's just enough. Let's try saying this one together. He sat outside, calm and content. Please repeat it. Good. Picture a very slow Sunday. You are sitting on the sofa, your tea is getting cold, and you have absolutely no plans. You think, I don't want to be anywhere else. Or imagine sitting with a warm cup of coffee after all your work is done for the day. You might say, my work is finished, and I feel content. Now, there is a fourth word that feels really close to content. Serene. 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 Now you try. Serene means very calm and very peaceful. Picture water with no wind at all. It is completely still. This feeling is actually much rarer than just feeling content. Here is exactly how we use it. The morning was so serene, I didn't want to talk. Your turn to read it out loud. Picture a really quiet morning before anyone else in the house wakes up. Imagine taking a quiet walk alone in a beautiful snowy forest. You could say, the snowy trees are beautiful and serene. Now, what's incredibly important is knowing the difference between these two words. Content and serene both sound very calm, but you need to know the difference so you don't mix them up. Content means nothing is missing in your life. Serene means nothing is bothering your mind. Content is about your life, having enough. Serene is about your mind, being completely still and quiet. Okay, let's move to our 5th and final word and see how this builds our English vocabulary. This last word is super special because you can actually fake it. Upbeat, 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 upbeat. Please repeat it. Upbeat means bright and positive. It is good energy. Some people wake up this way naturally. That is just exactly who they are. Listen to how it's used right here. She stayed upbeat, even after a long day. Say it out loud for me. Sometimes when you're tired and you just don't want your friends to worry about you, you act upbeat. You put on a happy voice, give a big smile, and keep going. Imagine answering the phone with a big happy voice even when you feel totally exhausted. You could say, I felt tired, but I was upbeat on the phone. Upbeat can be real or it can be a mask. You see, you can fake upbeat, but you can never fake serene.
So the most important point is how we answer our very first question. Remember that feeling happy couldn't quite describe? Well, now you can answer it. You might tell a friend, I wasn't elated this week and I wasn't giddy. Those don't come very often, but today I was content. And for 10 quiet minutes this morning, I was serene. And that's the truth. You were always a little happy. You just didn't have the exact words yet. Knowing the right words changes everything. And now you have them.
Wonderful job. You did great. The absolutely best way to make these words your own is to keep practicing. Just follow these 2 easy steps. Step 1, play this explainer again later. Step 2, shadow me. Say every single word and sentence out loud right after me. If you keep shadowing, these words stop being words you just studied, and they become words you actually use in real life. Before you go, I have one small challenge for you. Pick one word from today, elated, giddy, content, serene, or upbeat, and write your own sentence with it in the comments below. I read all of them, and I really can't wait to see what you write. Keep practicing, keep learning, and make sure you come back tomorrow for 5 more words. See you then.